Just a few days ago, a federal judge said that he would not, in fact, block the release of John Bolton's forthcoming book, which, by the way, is coming out tomorrow. And as we have reported, as many others have reported as well, John Bolton does implicate Donald Trump in several new, criminal enterprises would be the best word to use. Trump's not happy this book's coming out. His campaign's not happy this book's coming out. The Justice Department's not happy this book's coming out. And so they tried to block it. And they sued. And in the lawsuit, they said, you have to stop the release of this book immediately. This is an emergency. Do not let this book make it to the public. Because, of course, Bolton likely included some classified information in there. He didn't quite complete the vetting process that we make people go through. And, we don't want to put the United States in any kind of danger from this alleged classified material that Bolton has in his book, or may have in his book, probably has in his book, could have in his book. We don't really know, folks. So if you could, Judge, could you stop it from ever coming out? And the judge looked at the case and said, no, I can't. This is a political memoir. I'm not going to get involved in any of this. The book's coming out. So the book is coming out tomorrow. But what's interesting here is the Justice Department, as I mentioned, they're the ones who filed this lawsuit. They wanted the book stopped. So after the judge issued the ruling saying, I'm not going to stop it, the book is coming out, Donald Trump tweeted the following. He said, big court win against Bolton. Obviously, with the book already given out and leaked to many people and the media, nothing the highly respected judge could have done about stopping it. But strong and powerful statements and rulings on money and on breaking classification were made. Bolton broke the law and has been called out and rebuked for doing so, with a really big price to pay. He likes dropping bombs on people and killing them. Now he will have bombs dropped on him. Are you going to kill John Bolton, Donald? Are you going to bomb him? I'm actually just asking for clarification, not out of concern for John Bolton one bit. I just want to know, because there is no indication that a bomb is going to drop on him, figuratively or literally. Because yes, as you mentioned, the judge did go on to say, if there is classified information in here, then obviously, yes, you open yourself up to being sued. Simon & Schuster, the publisher, could also be sued. Y'all might face criminal charges. Bolton may have to forfeit the $2 million advance that he got for the book. If there is classified information in here that jeopardizes national security. If that stuff is not in there, there's no problem. And like I've said before, Simon & Schuster is one of the largest book publishers here in the United States, if not the largest. They are not going to do something that is going to get them popped for millions and millions of dollars in a lawsuit, or possibly even criminally prosecuted. John Bolton, I don't know. Bolton may. We have seen in the past that Bolton really has no regard for the rule of law. He was a member of the lawless Bush administration, a member of the lawless Trump administration, lobbing these bombs, sending the drones, doing all of these things without any regard for human life, for civilians, collateral damage, whatever. Kill them all and let God sort them out was Bolton's policy. So clearly the man has no regard for the law. Simon & Schuster, on the other hand, all they see is dollar signs. It's a company. It's a corporation. And believe it or not, folks, they're not going to do something that's going to jeopardize their money. They have to make sure that they bring in more than they could potentially lose on this. And if they're publishing classified information, they stand to lose a hell of a lot more than they would possibly gain from it. For that reason, I do not believe Bolton is going to face any kind of consequences for what's being published in this book. Because the Justice Department does not know if he made the corrections or not. But if he was forced to do so under penalty of law, I don't think Simon & Schuster would have gone ahead with the publication of it if those corrections, which they also knew about, hadn't been made. So Trump's celebration might be a little bit premature here, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow.